With this case, as with the 0-2 case, there's one way to set up to EO. And with the 0-2 case, we learned that you slice in the same direction and the U move in between doesn't matter. Also, you can start with an M' or an M. This is almost exactly the same, except for that instead of slicing in the same direction, we slice in opposite directions. So if you start with an M' and with an M, or if you start with an M and with an M', you can throw any U move in there as long as it's not a U2. With this first group, both of our LR edges are misoriented. There's only one case in this group, and this one you can actually solve any of the ways that I just taught you. So no matter which of those setups you do, you'll get a good arrow. And then if I were to do it like this or something, I also get a good arrow and a good arrow. So this one's very easy. With this next group, we have two cases, both where the one LR edge is misoriented and one is oriented. With the first case, they're both in the top layer, and the way we solve this is that we're going to flip each of them. So first we flip this misoriented one that's already in the M slice, though you might have it not in the M slice. And then we use our second slice back to misorient this one and keep it in the top layer, so you don't want it to do that, because then that's not a good arrow. And there we go. You have your good arrow. For the next case, we have one in each layer. So what we do for this one is we hide them into the D layer with our first M slice. We do a U move, which actually doesn't matter which U move we do. We could do either U move. And then we reverse our slice, and that gives us a good arrow, as you can see here. In this last group, we have three cases, all where both of our LR edges are good edges. With this first one, it's very difficult to set up to a good arrow, so we're actually just going to set up to a 2A2 case that we already know. We're going to do that by slicing in the same direction and throwing a U move in. Just make sure that your LR edges are on the left and right, as they're already in the top layer. Like that, we get this case where we have one bad edge here, and one bad edge here, and then these two are also bad edges. We set this up to a misoriented arrow by swapping these two edges, and then we have a misoriented arrow. We can get our EOLR. With this next one, we have one in each layer, and there's actually two ways to get to EOLR with this. So we can either preserve this edge and flip this one, like that, by hiding this one into the D layer, bringing this one here into the M slice so that when we slice back it stays in the U layer. Or you can flip both of them and get a misoriented arrow. This is more efficient. So you flip this one up to the top layer, and then you bring this one right into its spot and flip it by returning the slice. So you're just like replacing, like you're inserting one LR edge to this place. That's how you can think of it intuitively. And then you have your misoriented arrow, and you'd solve from there. With this last one, both of our LR edges are in the bottom layer. And this one is similar to the first one in that we do a same direction slice to set up to a 2A2 case that has 4 bad edges. We're going to see that this is the adjacent half and half case in the top layer. We're going to take this edge and swap it with this one. We could alternatively take this edge and swap it with this one, though that's irrelevant at this point in time. You swap these, and that gives you a good arrow. Now, go practice with the EOLR Trainer before you forget. The link will be in the description. Also, leave a comment if you want me to make a PDF of this series, or if you think I missed something in this video. I'm making my next video on the difficult 1-1 case, so subscribe so you don't miss that. And if this video helped you, leave a like so that more people can see it. Thanks for watching. Bye.